Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I do everything cash stuffing, cash budgeting on a weekly basis, and today we are going to be cash stuffing. So if that's something you're interested in, then keep on watching. Whew, hello everyone. How is everybody doing on this fine Saturday? We have had such nice weather here. It's actually quite scary. Considering I live in Southern Alberta in Canada, we are getting some really nice weather, like about 22 degrees Celsius, which is my perfect temperature. I am not one for the heat. This is my perfect temperature. Between like 23 and 25 is excellent. So let's get started on this cash stuffing. First, as I always do, is I unstuff my cash wallet. This is my cash wallet that I use all the time. It is an authentic Louis Vuitton mini planner, and I did an unboxing for it because I did order it off of eBay for a really reasonably price. I wanted something smaller to put in my purse. I'm not a big purse person, but if you want to check out that video, I will link it up here for the unboxing of this Louis Vuitton, and it's perfect. I absolutely love the size and everything about it. Really good. All right, so I think we're going to stick with unstuffing this, and then we are going to also take out the cash of our sold items as well, because as you guys know, every week I have been selling things in order to stuff my savings challenges. So first of all, let's unstuff our cash wallet. I think I have $15, I want to say. I quickly looked through it before I started this video, and I have $5 left in groceries, and yeah, $5 in personal, and $5 in eating out. So we have $15 to work with. Emergency, and it always has like 2 5s in it, or a few 5s. Right now I think I still have the 2 5s in there. I haven't had to use my emergency since I started using my cash wallet. Honestly, I've always had rollover money left, so that just stays in there. And then as well, I have a little envelope that usually carries about $5, and this is for giving, and this is for like anybody that's in need or any donations at the till when I'm grocery shopping or what have you. I always keep that in there. So what we are going to do is I am going to take $25 out of my money here. So we will be $25 short in here because I'm going to be doing the things that I sold. And I also have $3 that I have here in change as well. So this $28 is from the stuff that I have sold, and this is rollover money. So what we do next is we go into our savings challenge. So I am working on my $1,000 savings challenge right now, and this is all funded with rollover money and things that I sell. So I'm working on this $1,000 savings challenge, as well as a little $215 savings challenge with like my change in smaller denominations. So that is what we are working on. It honestly is so good to be funding these with either selling items, having rollover money at the end of the week. Then it really doesn't take out of your budget. That is why I like to keep on track with my spending, and that I do have at least some money left over in my rollover money. But we have $20, $25, $30, $35, and $40 then, total $43 actually, but this is going to go in the smaller savings challenge. So let's see here. We have $40 to work with. Let's see what the denominations are that we can fill in on this card. So I think I'm actually just gonna color in 2 20s. I think that seems like the most logical thing to probably do. So just to make it easier, I am not counting this money as well too. I have just been adding it to the envelope, and then I decided when it was completely filled in, all the circles are filled in, then I would count it all. So that is my plan, and I will probably put this money towards debt, is what I'm guessing, more than likely is what I'll do with it, because that's the priority right now. We do have a surgery date, like I had mentioned in one of my last videos, which is in January, which is perfect. We can really cut down our debt and make a real good dent in our debt. and, you know, hopefully not have to worry about bills afterwards. Jimmy will be getting like a short-term and long-term disability while he is off, because it is such a major surgery that he will be off for quite some time, and then he will be retiring after that anyways. So, you know, we definitely need to start looking into that and figuring out what that amount will be. I think Jimmy had said it's about like 55% of his income or something, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. This is my small little savings challenge that I have on the go. So I have $3 there. So I'm just going to fill in a $3 actually, and just keep it simple. Just in case I do have some like loonies or toonies, so that there is some ones that are left in this challenge. So I'm just going to fill in the $3. It's kind of nice to be working on this smaller denominations challenge as well as my big $1,000 challenge. Kind of is nice, like as far as like all the change and all of the smaller bills and stuff, to utilize them in this savings challenge. So that is all done. So there we go. All of our savings challenges is done. I always come back to my Christmas one at the very end of the video. All right, so next what we are going to do is we are going to count our money, and we will be short $25, okay? So I started with $530. I got this envelope off of Hi Hello Budgets. I always have it linked in my description now because a lot of people are asking for it. And let's count our money. We have one $100 bill. We're going to leave a 50 out because we all know how it is counting with 50s. So 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 400, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, $505, which is correct because we did take out the like I said, the $25 that we had with selling items. I worked that into my budget, but then I think it's just easier to do all of the stuffing at once at the beginning of the video. It just kind of makes it easier, I think, for everybody. I really did this kind of backwards. It's that 50. It's always that 50. So what I do with this is I just have a package of alcohol pads that I bought from the dollar store, and then I just wipe this completely off clean, and then it is ready to use for next week. So that is all done. And let's get into cash stuffing, my favorite part of the week. I absolutely love it. I'm so lucky that we are able to do weekly stuffings because I love it so much. I hope like we can still kind of keep on this routine even after retirement, that I can kind of budget it on a weekly basis and still cash stuff. It'll be interesting to see how all of that works as well. All right, so let's start with our groceries. Our groceries always gets $100 for the week. That seems to be working out still really, really well. The only thing that I have upped since I started cash stuffing is my gas. So it used to be $40, and now for gas, I do add $60. And like I mentioned, we live a half an hour from a major city. We don't have any amenities where I live. It's literally a hamlet of like 200 people. So if there is an emergency during the night, we do need to drive like a half an hour, and I always want to make sure that I have gas in my car. So that is definitely the priority. Personal is getting $10, and then also eating out is going to be getting $10 as well. And this is my cash envelope. I take this everywhere I go. If I know that I'm going somewhere, like either to get my nails done, or if I'm going to the dentist or what have you, then I will grab just the single envelope out of my binder. Just one of these, like this morning, for example, I did have a dentist appointment. So I just pulled this whole envelope out and took it with me. So I did take some out of there. My dentist, it was for like a checkup and a cleaning, and it was $56. So I had to take out some money out of medical, but we are going to stuff that again. I don't pay a lot for medical, which is really, really nice. I am covered through Jimmy. We are covered for life because he was a veteran. So I am covered 80% for everything like medical wise, as far as prescriptions and dental. And then Jimmy is covered 100%. So now in medical, we have $15. So we are kind of bulking that up again. And then Costco is getting its regular $50. Funny story with Costco. I did go to Costco over the weekend because that's usually when our stock up is always at the end of the month. I had $200 with Costco. I took my envelope. I had $200 and my bill came to $197. I couldn't believe how close I got. I was like, whew, that is pretty good budgeting. All right, next we are going to be doing renos, and renos always gets $100. And we are finally finished the bathroom, and we are thinking about working on our upstairs bathroom now because Jimmy has a surgery date. So we are really contemplating on starting that reno now. But in reno, we now have 100, 200, and 250. So Jimmy does all of the work. We are fortunate enough that he can do all of that. He literally does everything. Like, we go to Home Depot and just buy the materials and supplies, and Jimmy does all of the labor. And a lot of things we already have, just because we've already like renoed, 2 bathrooms in our home. We've painted our home. We've done hardwood flooring. Like, we have a lot of stuff already. So it really saves us money, even though it does seem like a lot to spend when renovating, but it really helps out that Jimmy does it all. All right, in beauty, we are adding $30 this week. And I do have a pedicure appointment as well as my nail appointment in the middle of June. So now in beauty, we have $20, $40, $60, $80, and $90. All right, and then next is going to be birthdays, and birthdays is going to be getting $20. And this is empty. We are starting from scratch again. So $20 in birthdays. Travel is going to be getting $10. And I also wanted to mention, if you guys are wondering how I get these numbers and these denominations, go back and watch my budget with me video. I always post that video on the Thursday, and then I cash stuff on Saturday. So if you're wondering how I know the denominations, how much to put into where, that is why. I am looking off of my budget binder here and my denominations, and that is how I know how much to put in each envelope. I always wondered that when I was watching other YouTubers when I started budgeting, but that is how I figure out all of the money that goes into these envelopes. So in travel, which is just our gas money, if we do want to go to Calgary or visit one of our kids, this just includes gas. So that is $20, $40, $60, $80, $90, $100, $105, $110, and $115. All right, and then next is going to be pets, and pets is going to be getting $25. All right, so now in pets we have $20, $40, $60, $65, $70, and $75. And then next is going to be date night, and date night is going to be getting $10. So we actually used some of this gift card. Jimmy and I went out for a lunch together. We still have, I think, $5 or $6 left on this BP gift card. And let's see, in cash, we now have $10, $15, and $20. So that was a $50 Boston Pizza gift card. So we used most of that, and then we still have some remaining. Holidays, this is a new envelope, and this was a freebie that I got off of Hands and Bands. She did have a freebie in order for me to print this off. So I printed it off, and then I just laminated it to kind of make it like a label. So that is what I did with that, and it is going to be getting $5. So holidays is like Father's Day, Halloween, Valentine's Day, and that's what holidays is all for. So that is done with our short-term sinking funds. Now let's move into our long-term sinking funds. All of these cash envelopes I got from Save with Tea. She did amazing work. I do absolutely love them. I love this, how sleek they are as well too. So I'm absolutely loving them. First is anniversary, and we are going to be adding $5. So now in anniversary, we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45. And our anniversary passed in April, so we have a long ways before we have our anniversary again, but it's always nice to save up for that. And Janet is getting $5. So let's see what we have now in Janet. We have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 120, and 125. So I am really thinking about getting an iPad. And I think I want to get a refurbished iPad from Best Buy. So that I think is kind of what I'm going to be saving up for as far as like a big item. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys have an iPad? Do you use it a lot? Give me your thoughts. I'm adding $5 to taxes. So now in taxes we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and 65. And this is just to get our taxes prepared. We rarely have to pay taxes because we do have a lot of write-offs. So that is just to get our taxes all done. And in Apollo, we are stuffing $5. Apollo is our online cable company. I have a link down in the description. It is the best thing we have ever gotten. Me and my husband were talking about it again, and it is amazing. They have the most recent movies on Apollo. Like literally movies that come out on the Friday, it will be on Apollo the next week, you guys. It is amazing. I paid $200 Canadian for the whole year, and we love it. So Apollo now has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and $50. So highly recommend. I do think that the link gives you a week's free. That's what I started out with. You do need a Fire Stick as well too if you do want to give that a chance, but highly recommend even just checking it out. All right, next we are going to be stuffing car maintenance. And car maintenance is going to be getting $5. So now in car maintenance, we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, and $75. And I did get my oil changed. Jimmy actually changed the oil on my car, so that is all done. Car registration is getting $10, and this happens once a year, which it was due in March, so we are saving back up for that. Car registration now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and $75. And then the last one is emergency fund, and emergency fund is getting $20. So I do have $1,000 in the bank, and then 20, 40, and 50. So $1,050 in emergency fund. So that is it for our long-term sinking funds. And I'm just looking at my book here, and somehow I'm missing $5. So did you guys catch that at all? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can add $10 for my Christmas challenge, because I do have it marked off as 15. But I'm just going to look here. No. But that's okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm still going to color in the 15. I'm going to put a little IOU to add $5 once I get some change from like my cash wallet. And then I will put that $5 in with the Christmas challenge. So I'll just write like an IOU for myself for $5. That's the first time that that's ever happened to me. I must have screwed up some way along the way. Did you guys catch it? Did I make a mistake somewhere? Did I add something I shouldn't have? It's no big deal. It's only $5. So like I said, once I get some change, I'll just add in the $5 from my cash wallet, just so that we are on track with this. This should be fully funded by the middle of November. So that's a good feeling to have that done. I do have $200 in this envelope, and then this is for $1,000. We are a family of 6, and we always host Christmas at our house. So between some gifts and groceries and everything else, it usually costs about $1,200. So that is it for our cash stuffing, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a like and leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. And thanks for watching.